Welcome back in, y'all. It is good to see you as always. Here on Sunday, um, about 5:44 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Dallas, Texas. So I did tell you that we get back with you on Sunday with all of those y'all that want to throw your name in the hat for the giveaway, and we're gonna get to that. But first of all, got to take care of the old housekeeping, and I am continuing to smoke my Rat Tray Falcon 110. As I showed to you last time, I try to smoke at least one or two bowls through today just to get a cake build up on it. One thing I did notice, y'all, is that the first couple bowls had a really kind of a chemically taste from the carbonization that they put on the inside of the bowl. Now, this is the first pipe that I've had that has done that. My Peterson, Savinelli's, things of that nature that have had a carbonization uh, paint or whatever you want to call it put on the inside of the bowl hasn't done that. This is the first time. It took about two or three bowls, and then of course the taste went away. But that was the first time I ever had that, so it kind of alarmed me for a moment. But it's gone now. Has that happened to any of y'all? I wonder. But in the pipe, I am smoking a new blend today under extreme duress because y'all know how much I love my Shanae's cake. That has become a daily smoke for me. But I have decided to try. A number of people had told me, hey, if you like Perique and not so much on the Virginia, why not try a vapor? Now, when first I heard the word vapor, I thought, what do you mean? What's a vapor? The stuff that comes out of a tea kettle? Maybe that stuff that they offer, the vape stuff, the alternative to cigarettes. But I wondered, what is a vapor? And then it finally hit me. I was going to try and do some research, figure out vapor. But vapor, VAPER, Virginia, and Perique. Vapor, VA for Virginia, and PER for Perique. So that finally hit me. I said, there it is. Okay. So just a little small name for the marriage of Virginias and Perique together in a blend. So I did that. I looked up on Back on Pipes, found a good Virginia and Perique blend, and even in the reviews, people were calling it a vapor. They called it a very good vapor. And that vapor would be made by Cornell and Dill, and that is called Bourbon Blue. Bourbon Blue, y'all. Um, let me tell you, if I open the tin up, and if I was to have you blindfolded and told you to smell this new bourbon that I got, you would say, that's really good. How about I get a glass of that, a shot of that? And then I open of course, the blinders off you, and you'd look that it wasn't whiskey or bourbon at all, but it was a crumble cake from Cornell and Deal. And I would have to tell you at that point that instead of drinking it, you got to smoke it. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. For those of you that don't know about this blend, it's dark fired Kentucky Virginias along with some red Virginias, all mixed together with long cut Perique. So good stuff, good stuff here, y'all. It's an old fashioned crumbled cake, and they press it. So it does really, it hits you right in the face when you open up the tin. A really sweet bourbon smell comes from it, and they do soak it in a bourbon. Let me see here. Yeah, so it says that it's all married together with bourbon before it becomes its press form into that old-fashioned crumble cake. So, do you consider that a topping? I don't know. Either way, so they mix some bourbon in with the whole blend, and let it sit there for a while before it's pressed into a crumble cake. It is interesting, and I've only smoked 3 or 4 bowls of it since I got it, but I do like it. The Virginia's not too crazy strong. The Perique, I would like it to be more pronounced, but it's not. But what you do get is you do get a nice bourbon flavor that comes through. There's no doubt about that. So if you do like a good whiskey, a good bourbon, this might be something that you would like to entertain the next time you order something. Cornell and Deal's Bourbon Blue. Let me get it lit up here, y'all, and then we'll get on. I got something I want to show you before we get into the pipe carrying case giveaway. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good. It's real good. So I told y'all that I wanted to go ahead after this pipe case making it, and I wanted to try my hand at making a tamper. And I was listening to a video with Simon from the channel London Calling. I'm going to assume he's from England. I think that's a very good assumption. But very good channel if you have not watched Simon. He builds some wonderful pipes, y'all. They just look fantastic. He does most of his videos right there in his little shop area with all of his tools around him. But does a lot of live videos where you can chat with him. But he was talking about tamping your tobacco and the right way of doing it during one of his videos. And he was saying that you didn't necessarily want to use a tamper that had a flat area. So tamping your pipe down, your tobacco down, flat. He said preferably what you wanted to find is a tamper that has a dome on the inside of it, so that as you tamp the tobacco, it creates this little dome. So tamping basically around the outside and then, leaving the the center portion more domed up. Now, he didn't go into too much detail about it, but I thought, let's give it a try. So he said some people use golf tees, other things like that have that little concave. And of course, a golf tee would be a great one to use because it gives you that concave. But so I thought, I want to build a tamper and I want to try and get that concave in the tamper and see how that works for myself. I don't have any golf tees, y'all. I don't golf. I respect those who do, but I don't have any time to do that leisure type of event. But I went ahead and I did, and as I was building it, I thought, ooh, I need to stop and take some pictures. So I already started building it. Let's get you some pictures here, y'all, and show you this. So I set up my lathe. Now this one right here, y'all, I screwed around first, tried to figure out some things. So I was messing around with this piece of acrylic and put it to this insert right here that I got, and screwed around with it for a little bit and thought, okay, I think I can do this. So I went ahead and I got this piece out and I started building it. Started put it on the my little lathe here, and just started whatever looked good. I just started making cuts here and there and some bulbous areas, and of course I wanted to take the shank area, we'll call it the shank area, where it would fit this metal piece that I have right here to go on it. And this metal piece right here comes out of an air fitting. As many of you know, I am a mechanic, so I do work with air fittings as a diesel mechanic. And this right here, if any of y'all are mechanics, you'll notice that this is the inner part of an air fitting. It just, when I looked at it, I thought that would give me that concave style that I'm looking for in building a tamper. So I had some, and I used it. But let me show you another one now. There's another picture of it right there. And this is a fake turquoise blank that I had. I really didn't want to make a stem out of this one. I didn't think it would make a very good looking stem. So I decided to go ahead and use it for this tamper. As you can see, I left a ton of shavings all over the place. And this is the block. It would have been that, well, let me show you. So they come in blocks like this. And basically one whole piece of it is what I used to make this tamper. Here is basically the finished product right there when I got done and shined her all up. So like I said, there's really no rhyme or reason to how I formed it or cut it. I just made a cut here, a cut there, until, hey, that looks good. Yeah, so I just left it like that. And then, of course, the insert pressed on at the bottom. Now, let's get back to the talking screen here real quick. And here it is in person, y'all. So if you can tell, it has that concave area right there. So when I tamped the pipe, and it fits almost perfect in a 20 millimeter inner diameter. I'd say it'd probably do well in a 19. Might be a little tight in some of your cobs, but it fits really well. Does just fine. So this is a great tamper to set on my desk. Probably not something I would take with me every day to work. I would want something that has utilities on the side of it, like a little knife and, of course, the poker on it. So that's what I would take. But nice to just sit there on the my desk, on my table, wherever, and use it when I need tamp. Now I am thinking about making some more of these and giving those away. What do y'all think? Do you think that's a good idea? Now I had one concern, and I thought if my tobacco was really hot, would it decide to possibly melt some of this acrylic inside of there? That was a concern. But during myself using it, and you use it, just very lightly. When you get done, I touched it. It wasn't even hot. It wasn't even to a point. So it's not worrying me. It may be a concern that you have, and that's fine. I understand. But for those of you that don't really care about that option, that situation, and you think you'd like one, let me know, because I may go ahead and make up some more and give these away. That would be fun. But y'all, so let's go ahead. Let me get this pipe all lit up. We're going to go into the last video I did. We're going to count up the names of people who said they want one. Let's go back over the rules now. You had to tell me that you wanted one. If you didn't, then I'm sorry. Those are the rules. You will not be in it. I think I made it pretty clear. So for those of you that didn't ask to be in it, well, I'm sure you probably know. But we're going to go into that last video, and we're going to go ahead and pull up those names together. I'm going to write them down, and then we'll get that number generator pulled up, and with all the numbers that we need in it. and everybody will be assigned a number by the order in which the comment is seen on YouTube here. So let's get there right now real quick. Let me, bear with me, y'all. All right, here's that video I did. Pipe Wrap is Done was its name. And here we start off on the comments. Now I got pencil and paper here. We're going to go ahead and write everybody's names down that has said that they wanted to do this. So number one, which would be, that would be Mr. Glenn Moon. Mr. Glenn Moon is number one because he does say in there, I definitely want in on the running. So he let me know that he wanted. Mr. Glenn, you are number one. And number two, Mr. Dustin Westfall says, I'm definitely in on it. There you go. Mr. Dustin Westfield did say he wanted to do it. And by the way, a number of you wished me happy birthday. I do appreciate all your wishes. Thank you very much. So number two is Dustin Westfield. Glenn Moon, number one. Okay, number three, happy birthday, says Mr. Temper Jim. Says, yes, sir, please include me in on your drawing. So Temper Jim would be number three. Temper Jim. And then we go on to okay, I hope I say this right, the Parsimonious Piper. He just says, looks fantastic. Someone's going to really enjoy it. So Mr. Parsimonious Piper is just wishing everybody good luck at that point. So let's go on to the next one. Guilty Pleasures Piper comes in and says, count me in. So there you go. Number four would be Guilty Pleasure Piper. And okay, and the next one would be number five, and number Riley Wills says, throw me in, man. There you go. Can't get any more clear than that. Mr. Riley is Riley Wills is number five. And then Mr. Schleppy returning. He was our last winner. He says it turned out great. Good luck to everyone who entered. So Mr. Schleppy is basically sitting out on this one. We do hope you enjoy your pipe holder, Mr. Schleppy. And he's wishing everybody good luck. So we're going to continue on looking for number six, the Tunnel Take. The Tunnel Take says that, well, he'd love a chance. So there you go. So number six is the Tunnel Take. All right, looking for number seven. Number seven, Mr. Dennis Albers says, wow, yeah, he says he wants it. So there you go. Mr. Dennis Albers is number seven. Looking for number eight now. Number eight, Yusuf Saeed, my good friend there from South Africa, comes in and says he would love to have one. So there you go. Number eight is our friend from across the pond, Yusuf Saeed. Number nine, we're looking for number nine now, Mr. Tom York. Please include me. So there you go. Mr. Tom York, of course, would be number nine. And he's our good friend to the north of us in Canada, our brother there in Canada. Mr. Tom York. Canada is a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Visited there once, and I hope to make it back there someday. I'm looking for number 10 now. Number 10, we go in and see Smarty Bob. Please enter me. So there you go. Smarty Bob would be number 10. Smarty Bob. Looking for number 11. Lurker Troy says, it turned out nice, Johnny. Okay, so didn't say he wanted one. Just said it turned out nice. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that comment. Still looking for number 11. Piper Chris comes in and says, yes, sir. Right off the bat, he wants it. So Piper Chris, C-H-R-I-S. Looking for number 12. The Plum Piper said, I'd like to be in for the beautiful rap. So there you go. The Plum Piper is going to be number 12. All right, we're looking for 13. Number 13. I like this name, y'all. This is a great name. Frito Baggins. So if y'all know anything about the Lord of the Rings, that is a great take on that, and I hope that's what he meant by doing that. A great name. So Frito Baggins says, looks awesome, count me in. So Frito Baggins would be lucky number 13. Frito Baggins. 14 is the next one we're looking for. McCaffrey, in my friend. I'm in. There you go. So Mr. McCaffrey is number 14. Or yeah, Mr. Caffey. Am I saying that? Mr. Caffey. Calfee. Sorry, I butchered your name, sir. But C-A-U-P-H-Y. Mr. Calfee. Okay, so number 15. We're looking for 15. Ronnie Adams says, wow, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I appreciate the compliment, sir. Thank you very much. But you didn't say you wanted it. So we're still looking for number 15. Dave Saudi says, that's great job. Please count me in. So there you go. Mr. Dave Saudi is number 15. And number 16, we're looking for 16. Tim Root. This is very, very nice. Thank you. Well, didn't say you wanted one, Mr. Tim, but thank you for the compliment. Ronnie Adams. Okay, well, look at here. Ronnie Adams was up here, and he finally pops back in and says, oh, yes, sir, I want it. Well, there you go. Mr. Ronnie now becomes number 16. Ronnie Adams. And now we're looking for number 17. Oh, the Welsh Piper. Welsh Piper. Happy birthday. Well, thank you, sir. Says I'm in. Well, there you go. That's all it takes. Short and sweet. I'm in. So there you go. The Welsh Piper is number 17. Okay, number 18 is what we're looking for now. The Neo Lexington says, looks great. Drop my name in the hat, please. There you go. All right. Mr. Neo Lexington is number 18. Looking for 19. There you go. John S. says, nice. I'm in. There you go. Once again, short and sweet. So John S. That's a good name, sir. I like that name. John S. All right. And then, of course, my good friend, Mr. Dustin Westfall. At the very end, we already got Mr. Dustin. He was number 2. and he's just wishing me happy birthday. Thank you, sir, and thank you everyone that did wish me happy birthday. I appreciate y'all. All right, so that is it. We have 19. 19. All right, let's go ahead and get to that that number generator, and we'll set it up for 19. All right. Oh, look there. I already got it set up for 19. All right, so let's go ahead and reset the wheel. Oh, add segments. There we go. Let's try that. All right, so we have 19 of them all the way up in here. And we're going to go ahead and click to spin, it says. Now, when we find out the winner, of course, I will go ahead and put my email address in the more section or whatever, somewhere in there. And then you can go ahead and email me. Let me know how you want it sent to a P.O. box, to your home address. Maybe you want it sent to your work address. I don't know. Whatever you choose is where I will send it, y'all. And then, like I said, if you want your initials burnt into it, just give me your initials, whatever that might be. So, for instance, Mr. Glenn Moon, number 1, I could put a G and a M on the front of it, just to personalize it. Just, so when you take it places, people know that it was made for you, because it's got your initials on it, burnt in. Or maybe you choose that you don't want no initials. That's up to you. Let me know when we correspond in the emails, and I will take care of that before we send it out to you. Yeah, that's a decent blend, y'all. Yeah, bourbon blue. But you can really taste those Virginias. It's not giving me dry mouth, which normal Virginias do. So that's a good thing. Yeah. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and click this. We'll find out who the winner is. It says click to spin. Are you ready? There we go. Okay. Y'all see it. Number 6 is the winner. Well, let's go ahead and remind ourselves of who number 6 is. Well, looky there. The Tunnel Take is number 6. Let's get back to the main screen, and we will show you that. So if y'all remember, number 6 right there is the Tunnel Take. So, Mr. Tunnel Take, if you want to go ahead and email me, let me know all the particulars, where you want it sent. If you'd like your name or initials burnt into that, I will definitely do that for you, sir, and we will get that sent out to you. So don't forget now, y'all, I do want to think about making some nice tampers. And y'all let me know if you'd be interested in that. If not, we're going to get into some stems. I'm probably going to make another pipe holder. Probably a little different than the last one I did, that's for sure. I learned a lot on this one here. But we'll definitely, maybe some more pipe hole, the pipe rests, the stands, and we'll get those going. So I'm having fun here, y'all, and I hope you are having fun with me too. Appreciate each and every time that y'all watch my video and spend some time with me here. I enjoy talking to you as always. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and before we start this next work week, and take care of yourselves. Take care of your families, y'all. And until next time, we'll see you.